Hi everyone and welcome to the Hermetic Shaman. My name is Jayme, and if you are returning, thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your continued support. And if you are new here, I'm so glad that you have found your way to this space. Today's reading is a general collective message intended for anyone who feels drawn to it. As always, please take what resonates with you in your personal situation and gently release what doesn't. If you are interested in booking a personal reading or record cutting session with me, the link to my website is in the description box below. And if this message supports you in any way, please hit that like button, be sure to subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on a reading. We're just going to dive right in today. We're going to begin with the tarot dice. Things are definitely going to get loud for a hot minute. If you are sensitive to sound, I do recommend lowering the volume. Universe and Divine Council. What is the vibe? What is the tea? What is going on in collective energy? We have the Knight of Swords sideways and the Knight of Cups sideways. We have two knights that are sideways. So somebody here is not in the upright. Somebody here is not being very forthcoming. Somebody here could be pretending. Somebody here is definitely holding back some kind of information. And they're also holding back some... This is like... There's some kind of hidden motive and hidden intention. There's definitely a hidden motive here. Somebody could definitely be wanting to reach out and communicate, maybe to try and get some kind of information in hopes that you would share something or that you would overshare, because we do have the Eight of Wands here as well. Somebody's looking for you to overshare some kind of information. Somebody could be wanting to come in claiming that they have separated from someone, or that they're not seeing eye to eye with someone. This is giving an energy here of trying to set you up. Somebody here is trying to set you up. There's some kind of hidden motive, hidden intention. They're trying to come across with this Two of Cups reverse that they're not seeing eye to eye with someone. We do have the Page of Swords. Somebody here, okay. So this could be somebody here wanting to reach out to you before somebody else reaches out to you, hoping that they can get into your good graces, so to speak. Maybe to try and gauge and figure out how much you know, and they're trying to figure out if you know what their involvement is. Because I feel like what they're trying to do... Okay, okay. I'm getting a lot of downloads. They don't want some... They want to... First of all, they want to gauge and see how much information that you already have, and if you know their involvement. Right? And maybe they'll be able to tell with how you act and how you respond. Also, they're kind of hoping here that you would kind of overshare. Maybe what's going on in your life. They want some kind of information. For whatever purpose. I mean, there is a hidden motive here. But somebody is trying to block you from receiving some kind of truth by trying to get into your good graces. So in hopes that maybe once this other party comes in and gives you this information, whatever this information is, it's factual with this Page of Swords. This could definitely be some kind of news, some kind of announcement. This is definitely somebody here that has some kind of facts. They've done some kind of research. Whatever this news, this information is, it's backed by truth. Somebody is hoping that you wouldn't believe something if they were to come in and be in your good graces now. But, like, why now? Well, I mean, we know why now. It's because they're afraid of whenever this information comes out, of the repercussions and the consequences that are going to hit them. We also do have the Hierophant reversed here. That's non-committal energy. This could also be somebody here who's very forceful. This could be somebody here who, Why do I want to say abuses their following? Abuses their support system. This is somebody here that it's kind of given like this entitlement a little bit energy, like I know what's best type of persona. We have the Two of Wands. So some kind of wait here is finally over. The Magician reverse and the Emperor reverse. So we have two leaders here that are very corrupt. Whether this is two people or whether this is one person that's taking on both of these energies. Somebody here has been very highly manipulative. And whatever this news is, this could involve some kind of betrayal. Somebody here was intentionally causing pain. Or this somebody here intentionally caused you some kind of pain, some kind of heartache. They did something with like a malicious intent. Like somebody here... Whatever this is, like, it wasn't just an accident. It wasn't just a one-off situation, is what it feels like. Like, something here was done repeatedly, with intent. Because we do have the Three of Swords depicted right on that shield. Somebody here has no intention of opening up and of being forthcoming. This cup is sideways. When a cup is sideways, it can't really hold much. Somebody here has been trying to manipulate a whole group of individuals. And this person could be wanting... So this person could be wanting to come in, again, claiming that they're not seeing eye to eye with someone. Oh, I've separated from this person, or me and this person are no longer talking, we're no longer together, we're no longer working together, however this resonates. But maybe it's because that other person here is going to be exposing somebody here who has been very corrupt. Spiritually, especially with that Hierophant reverse, this is somebody that has been intentionally leading people down the wrong path. Like, this is somebody who doesn't really care about everybody else. They don't care about other people prospering or doing good for themselves. This is somebody here that's so corrupt that they're okay with corrupting others. It's giving, like, cult leader vibes. It doesn't have to be, like, a cult, but this is, like, somebody here who has, like... who carries, like, that persona. It's like they need to be in control of everything. And they like to use everyone. And they don't care what happens to other people as long as they get what they want in the end. Again, intentionally leading people astray for their own personal gain. Somebody here also has not been doing what's best for everybody involved with this Emperor reversed. Because the Emperor does what is best for the whole empire, for the whole kingdom. Because if his kingdom prospers, so does he. But in the reverse, this is like somebody here that's comfortable taking people down with them. Universe, please tell us more. I do have strong Taurus, Aries, Gemini, Virgo vibes. Somebody here could have also been, like, intentionally trying to disrupt some kind of communication. Because technically the Magician represents Mercury, which is the ruling planet of Gemini and Virgo. So this could be involving, like, communication, technology in some kind of way. Somebody could have purposely been manipulating information using technology. I feel like whatever this news is that somebody is trying to stop, it's in regards to some kind of opportunity, windfall, inheritance, resources, support. Take it how it resonates. It's like somebody has been purposely trying to... Maybe that was part of this rejection. They were trying to take something all for themselves. They never wanted you to receive something, or they were trying to divert something away from you. Why am I getting this information? Remember how I said somebody here wanted you to, like, overshare? Like, maybe trying to find out personal information about you to be able to answer, like, security questions? That's for someone, not everyone. Universe, please tell us more. Like, maybe they can't figure out what your password is, so they're trying to, like, reset it. If that message is for you. We have a karmic masculine and an ice king. And then we have travel. So there's definitely a karmic masculine that's involved here. I mean, especially with this Emperor reversed. This person could be somewhat cold. Very, like, cold-hearted. Somebody who's, like, very mean. And then we have travel here at the bottom of the deck. Abuse and pathway. Somebody here could have been going... Maybe somebody here traveled. To cause you some kind of an abuse? Why would they travel to get you some... Or whatever this travel is, somebody could have put a lot of work and effort, because what I'm picturing with this travel card, a lot of planning has to go in whenever you're setting up a trip, right? Whenever you're traveling, you have to do a lot of planning. Somebody could have gone as far as to plan out some kind of abuse here. Maybe to stop you from moving forward, from experiencing, from relaxing, or from you enacting some kind of plan. Whatever this is, this all had to do with you going down some kind of new path here. Whatever this pathway is, it's leading to some kind of happiness. That sun is, like, very prominent. Whatever this path is, it's like you were honoring yourself. Because I'm picturing the sun card, and the sun card's all about the inner child. Feeling free. Feeling safe. Feeling comfortable within oneself, like letting your inner child out to play. So somebody here did not want you to feel like you were safe, that you could open up, that you could express yourself, that you could have fun, that you could loosen up. Somebody was intentionally causing this upset and causing you hurt here with this abuse. Look, somebody is like throwing tomatoes at this person. Somebody wanted you to feel like a fool in hopes that you would give up. And it's like beating you when you were already down. Like, instead of supporting, like this is very strange. So it's like somebody wants to come in now and claim that they support you, when in all actuality they never did. Like, their actions don't... Somebody's actions do not line up with somebody's words. And somebody intentionally did something here on purpose. We have courthouse here. Something could be going down in the legal system. Maybe this person's getting in trouble. Maybe that's where the news is coming from. The Page of Swords could be an investigator. We have a sweetheart. And here you are, a sweetheart. A kind, loving, nurturing person here. Wouldn't hurt a fly type of vibes. Courthouse. In distant future. Karmic femme, jealousy and envy. So we have a karmic masculine and a karmic feminine. This could be a karmic couple, a karmic duo of sorts. who is intentionally working together to create abuse in your life here. So that way you wouldn't feel free, you wouldn't be able to feel safe, so you wouldn't be able to express yourself, so you wouldn't have joy. Why was somebody trying to rob you of joy? Like, what? Oh, because they're controlling. They're controlling something. Somebody was only doing something that was best for themselves. And whatever this is, by causing abuse to you, they prospered in some kind of way. Somebody here could have been like, okay, I did say something here about like the internet and communication. Maybe somebody here has been like building support. They've been building support going up against you, but now something here has, or something here has been discovered with that Page of Swords. So whatever has been discovered, somebody is trying to keep hidden. Maybe they convinced a whole online group and community that you were whatever it is that they said that you were, in order for people to also attack you, to usher in more abuse. This person that was clearly heartless. These individuals that were clearly heartless. People who were jealous and envious of you. Remember we saw that abuse card with somebody was throwing tomatoes? Like, to me, like, I pictured, like, somebody throwing, like, tomatoes or, like, whatever at, like, a comedian or somebody on stage. It's something here about somebody was so jealous and envious maybe of your spotlight, of the attention that you received, or the fact that people wanted to show up for you. It's like they wanted all of that, so that they felt like they needed to... Now, I'm reading their energy. It's like, in their minds, like, well, we need to humble them. But at the same time, they also benefited from this quote-unquote humbling of you. Maybe somebody here could have even gone as far as to claim that maybe that's why they never wanted you to have attention or support. They never wanted people to actually be able to see you. Because maybe they were prospering off of some kind of lie. This is giving the energy of somebody setting up like a fake GoFundMe type of vibe, or like trying to claim that you were, maybe somebody could have claimed that you were like going crazy, losing your mind or something. Like, it doesn't have to be those specific examples, but like that's the vibe. Whatever somebody was claiming online, there is some kind of uproar now. And they benefited from this by keeping you in a weakened state. We do have destruction. Somebody was trying to intentionally cause some kind of destruction here for you. But you can't control tornadoes. You never know where it's going to end up. Somebody created something that they've lost control of. Universe, give me one more. Mentally and emotionally unstable. So you have an individual here that's mentally and emotionally unstable. This person was the one that was coming after you. A sweetheart. This person who is unstable. We have emotional pain, and it's in the reverse. Yeah, you guys have moved on. Something here doesn't bother you, or somebody thought that whatever it is that they had said or done to you, that it would take you out in some kind of way, that it would leave you permanently damaged or permanently like ruined. Like somebody wanted you to feel ruined. Like you can't show your face again, but the truth is that you've moved on. It does say freedom there in the corner. So like you have moved on towards freedom. That pathway card, you've headed towards the sun. Yeah. Jealous, envious, sending you the evil eye. hiding their true motives, hiding their true intentions, not being honest and forthcoming. Now somebody wants to come in and reach out, this karmic masculine. What's given me is, remember how I said somebody could be coming in claiming that, oh, I no longer speak to this person? It's this karmic feminine, karmic masculine, like this duo of sorts. Maybe that's their plan. Maybe that's what they do. They act like they don't work. Like, I don't know. Or maybe one of them is turning on the other. And I don't know which one is turning on who at this point, but whoever reaches out to you first is the one that has the most to lose. So if she reaches out to you first, she's just trying to CYA. She's trying to cover her ass. If he reaches out to you first, or it could be two men, it could be two women, take it how it resonates. There's just distorted masculine and feminine energy here. Honestly, I feel like this is a distorted, for most of you, this is a female and masculine energy attached to a man and feminine energy. You could be a priestess or a high priestess of some sort. Maybe something here, maybe you did a ritual, priestess, to keep yourself safe or to remove some, to remove some kind of evil eye off of you. Maybe this just has to do with like your natural, whatever you do to protect yourself. Like maybe you have like a system or like a routine or a schedule here when it comes to like cleansing. Maybe you keep up with your spiritual baths, you keep up with saging, you keep up with prayer, sound bowls, whatever it is that you do. It's like you do something like religiously. What I'm also getting with that evil eye, somebody could have gone as far as to even conduct a ritual. Now I know, now we have that traveling card. Somebody could have traveled as far to even pay somebody to do a ritual on you. We do have many different people here and with many different levels of authority. This Hierophant in the reverse could be a dark practitioner. Everybody tried to attack a sweetheart. And I think what people are waking up to the fact here, one of these karmic individuals is mentally and emotionally unstable. And the other one is, for lack of a better term, dick whipped. Or vajayjay whipped. Take it how it resonates. And they're jealous and envious. I feel like they're even more jealous and envious of the fact that you were able to recover and move on. I think these bitches are so pressed that they're like, that's how even more, they're like, oh god damn it, the collective was even able to make it out of that. Like, they low-key admire you. Low-key they admire you. They just can't keep facing themselves through you. Are we really 24 minutes in? I have 4 cards and 2 dice. Okay, Spirit. Universe, please tell us more. The energy does feel like it's lightening up because, like, I didn't have to redo the intro like 19 million times like I normally do, like the past couple of weeks, it seems. So it's like whatever hold, whatever restriction that they attempted to place on you, it's lifting. Like, they have no more control. They have no more authority. Whatever little authority that they thought that they had, whatever authority that they thought that they have stolen, it doesn't exist anymore. They have no power. They have no say. Universe, tell us more. The Ace of Cups reverse. This is a lack of self-respect. This is a lack of self-love. Somebody is definitely in their ego, in their pride. They're mentally and emotionally unstable. This is somebody that feels like they have a point to prove. And in all actuality, they're just trying to prove something to themselves, but they're going about it all wrong. This is somebody that's unable to control themselves. They can't control their urges. Nine of Cups reversed. This is overindulgence. Doing things in excess because someone here is not happy with themselves. We have negative 10 cups on the table. All right, we started with -1 and take away 9 more. We're at -10. Okay, we're doing math here today. Somebody here is a negative and low vibration, the Ice King. Maybe that's why they were able to cast all this abuse here, because they weren't even feeling. This is somebody that's incapable of feeling. This is somebody that could have sold their soul. 9 of Cups in the reverse, they sold their soul to whatever this is, to something here. Somebody does something here in excess that they feel like they need in order to make them feel like, to escape the fact that they're miserable, that they're not happy with themselves, and that things did not work out the way that they wanted them to. And instead of trying to fix things and do things, it's like looking for a problem everywhere else outside of them with this jealous and envious. So we could have one individual here who's mentally and emotionally unstable, who's so jealous and envious here that they could have created some kind of a lie between them and their partner of sorts, however they're partners, whether romantic, platonically, or in business. And their partner, you know, like I said, that dick-whipped, vajayjay-whipped energy, you know, like my ride or die, you know, type of energy, like, you know, my person does no harm, like, how dare you do this to my person, you know? In all actuality, that was a lie, because it was easier to get rid of you, so that way they weren't able to see themselves. They weren't able to confront themselves. 27/27 on the timer. Somebody here could have an addiction of sorts, with the 9 of Cups and the Ace of Cups reversed. And somebody here is willing to do whatever it takes in order to feed their addiction. Maybe in order to feed some kind of obsession. Now somebody here is feeling extremely guilty. Why? 99. Closure. Cycle's ending. Six of Wands is right there. In the reverse. Because somebody here has been defeated. Somebody here could be even publicly outed and publicly shamed. Maybe somebody here cannot bear the weight of what it is that they have done. This is giving like NPC energy. And it's because they've just sold away bits and pieces of their soul until there was nothing left. They've become like an empty shell. It's actually kind of sad. It's like literally somebody here is now spiraling. Because they can't handle the weight of what they've done. Somebody here could have like anger issues. Even like temper tantrums with the strength in the reverse. They just can't control themselves. Universe. Tell us more. We have the Four of Swords reversed and the Magician. And the Queen of Wands reversed. The High Priestess reversed and the Six of Cups. Somebody here could be lying about the past. The Queen of Wands in the reverse, this could be somebody here who needs a lot of attention. This is somebody here that likes to follow what everybody else is doing. This is somebody that's incapable of having an original thought with the Queen of Wands reversed. And the High Priestess reverse, this is somebody that's needy, needs attention. They can't sit with themselves, they can't be alone. They need constant attention and validation. This is somebody that's not really confident in themselves. They're not confident in themselves. They're not comfortable in what it is that they offer. Again, this is that energy here of being a hothead, being very stubborn even. Heavy, heavy Leo energy. And it's interesting because the Magician is upright. So it's like at the end of the day, somebody couldn't stop you. They couldn't end something here for you with that Four of Swords in the reverse. Like something here, it's like some kind of manifestation here is being revived for you. Somebody was trying to get in the middle of something. The Ten of Wands reversed. Somebody here did not want something to be over. They didn't want something to be over. And it goes deeper than wanting something to be over. It's like they never wanted to be able to handle. This has something to do with like pushing off responsibilities. Passing on responsibilities, passing on burdens, obstacles, unwilling to take responsibility. This is somebody that never takes responsibility. They don't feel like they need to. They don't feel like they've done no wrong. It's always everyone else's fault. But I think what happened now is that they went for a sweetheart, which is you, collective. And I think that's what's eating them up the most. Universe, give me two more. The Two of Wands reversed. And that Six of Cups. With the Ace of Pentacles. The wait is over. Somebody here can no longer hold you back. Whatever it is that you have been manifesting, it's like it is arriving. You are receiving this Ace of Pentacles. And it's coming in fast and it's coming in hot. We do have the Fool reversed, though, with the Three of Swords reversed and the Nine of Swords. Okay. Somebody here is mad, upset, maybe even crying here that they can't keep something going, that you are long gone, that you're receiving this good news. Somebody here cannot get you to come back. I feel like you're moving forward and somebody here is going backwards. Somebody is trying to run from the problems that they've made. Something here about, like, running out the clock. Like, I feel like this person here does not care. Like, they know the news is coming out, but it's like... They just... It's like somebody is trying to stall. Or delay. Like, trying to buy themselves more time. So that way they can still do this Nine of Cups. So they can still overindulge in something. Because they know probably where they're headed. They're not going to be able to. So it's like they're just trying to stall and buy time. But, like, I don't think they can anymore. The wait is over. The wait is over. We have the Two of Wands reversed here twice. No more stalling. No more delays. Wow, the Ace of Pentacles is right here too. I just noticed that. They cannot stop you from this Ace of Pentacles. They cannot stop you from going down this path. They cannot stop you from reaping the rewards of all of your hard work. They can't. And this has something to do with stability, security. Having something solid to be able to stand on. To be able to build upon. Somebody was trying to stop your ability from being able to build upon something. Five of Pentacles reversed. Again, this is this energy here. If you were able to turn something around, you didn't allow yourself to become the victim of anything or the victim of anyone. Whoever these individuals were, it's like they wanted... Maybe they were even trying to claim that there was a problem here with you. Maybe they were trying to claim you being the sweetheart, that you were mentally and emotionally unstable. Maybe somebody here was using moments of you defending yourself to back up or corroborate the fact that of what they were maybe saying about you online. Somebody could have been like recording you and like sharing snippets, but never showing you like the things that led up to the outburst. That's why I always I take everything that I see online with a grain of salt, because they'll show you the person who's freaking out, be like, oh, they're so crazy, but they never show you the context leading up to it. Right? Context is everything. Like, I'm not going to open up a book in the middle of it and start, you know what I mean? And like think that like I know what happened. You can't do that. You're missing the whole context of the story. We have the devil reversed. Some kind of restriction is being removed. The bondage is finally over. You have broken free from whatever this karmic toxic cycle was that somebody here was trying to keep you in. And it's all because you're a sweetheart. At the end of the day, like, you were being you. You were being naturally kind. You are who you are. Like I keep saying for the past couple of days now, a truth will always outlive a lie. Always. Because you have to keep up with lies. But what happens when somebody's true heart is on full display and is seen? Somebody here is being seen as an Ice King, as a corrupt, controlling individual here, who was just trying to set up the collective to try and take the fall for this person's shortcomings. And they were aided and abetted by a partner here who was so blind and so dick-whipped, vajayjay-whipped, like, so to speak, like, my man, my woman, that's my partner, that's my best friend, that's, you know, my this, that's my that. Insert title here, you know. That it's like, to them, like, this person does no harm. I don't know. They have their own, wherever these people are, they have their own issues to deal with, and I feel like that's bubbling to the forefront. Like, I feel like God in the universe is saying, listen, you can no longer hide and try to scapegoat these problems onto the collective anymore. You're going to have to take a really good hard look at yourself. They're jealous. Their jealousy and envy is on full display. People are being seen as heartless. People could even be looking at these people like, where is your humanity? Give me one moment. Alrighty, y'all, I am back. Universe, please tell us more. Sorry, my mustache is tickling my nose. Universe, please tell us more. We have Source. Source is here, protecting you. God, the universe. Source could have been the one sending you all of the warnings. Maybe you heeded all of the warnings to get yourself out of danger. We have third wheel, the other woman or man, third party. Somebody here was trying to make you out to be the scapegoat, the problem, and whatever the hell they had going on. Somebody could have tried to claim that you were the reason or the cause to all of their issues. Maybe that's what they were trying to communicate online, trying to corroborate. by using things out of context to try and claim that you were a third party in their life. Universe, tell us more. Unconditional love and charlatan. So you're this sweetheart here that gives unconditional love, 2 separate decks. You're someone who is very kind, nurturing. You are the energy of love. And unconditional love is the energy of source. And then you have this charlatan, this trickster, this deceptive trickster, trying to create some kind of fraud. This could have been somebody here who was trying to get you to, turn your back on love. Turn your back on the very thing that makes you you. Maybe that's what somebody here is so jealous and envious. It's your attitude towards life. Somebody could have also even been trying to claim that, like, you pretend to be this sweetheart, this loving person, when in all actuality you aren't. So, like, it was up to them and their posse in some kind of way to, like, again, humble you. Or to show the world the real you. They ended up showing the world the real you. A sweetheart who has unconditional love. I mean, they technically accomplished the mission. I mean, so we can give the haters a round of applause for that. They actually did something. They did something right for you, even though to them it was wrong, but ultimately they did end up showing the world who you actually are. That you're a sweetheart. And these people only ended up showing themselves to be these charlatans. Universe, give us one more. Celestial, extraterrestrial, otherworldly. Maybe people could be saying you're an alien now? That you're otherworldly? Like, it's impossible? Like, how did this... Like, they're trying to... Like, they could be scratching their heads like, how did we fail? This plan was foolproof. You could be dealing with people who do not believe in God. Who do not believe in Source. They may act like it. They may claim like they do. Maybe because everybody else around them does. Listen, I went to CCD. I knew who believed and who was just there because they had to be there. Just saying, I've seen it. I used to know this girl who went to Catholic school, and she was anything but. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, the stereotypes were true in that case. That's all I'm gonna say there. Something here about your creativity, you using your imagination. Maybe somebody... These people are just... They're so mad and jealous of everything that you have going on. Your optimism, your hope, your unconditional love, your belief of Source, your belief in the universe, your belief in God. Some of you guys could resonate with your soul not being originated from this solar system. That's for some of you, not all of you. For those of you that resonate with that. They picked a fight with the wrong one. Energetically, spiritually. What I'm also getting with that otherworldly, like, you could be so heavily protected by Source that it's like, whatever people try to do on this realm, it doesn't affect you. It has something to do with your soul origin. Universe. Please tell us more. Divine timing, patience required, trust the process. Perfect timing when it's meant to be. I feel like this is divine timing that is playing out right now. Somebody here was ghosted. Maybe you ghosted somebody. Maybe you stopped communicating. Maybe somebody was trying to claim that you left without explanation, but I feel like something here is perfectly clear. Especially with the karmic masculine and the ice king. Like, so it's perfectly clear. And maybe people are understanding now that it's purposely clear. Maybe somebody here could have even been trying to claiming something online, or just claiming something in general to whoever would listen. That you ghosted them, that you left them because, you know, you're... What, like, for example, like, say you ghosted your family because they're just not the nicest people, right? Maybe you left. And somebody in your family that could be just going around saying, oh, they left because they're on drugs and they're mentally unstable and they don't want to get help, yada, 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 yada. When in actuality, that's not the case. You know what I mean? And the people are seeing you, the truth for what it is. Give me one moment. I just heard a sound. That was weird. It sounded like, you know the sound of like something hitting metal or like a wrench falling? That's what it sounded like, and I was just so confused. And both my cats are laying on the bed. So, I don't know. Maybe somebody here could be a mechanic, or somebody here is a, maybe somebody here is like a laborer or something, like they work with their hands, like blue collar, like mechanic, construction, something here where tools are involved, like handyman. Universe, tell us more. So we have influencer status. So it was only a matter of time that you would receive some kind of social recognition. Power to influence. You guys could be receiving online fame. Maybe some of you were trying to do something. Maybe you guys were trying to, like, become, like, a social media influencer in some kind of way. Not necessarily doing tarot. You could just be doing your own thing. And however which way you're doing it. And somebody here was trying to claim that you were false, you were fake, you were not real. You know what I mean? Trying to tarnish your image in hopes to, like, so that way you wouldn't gain any power of influence. Because that's how much these people were just so jealous and envious of you. They didn't want other people to follow you because they don't want you to make something of yourself. So you're dealing with individuals who have done nothing for themselves. And maybe the fact that you keep pushing yourself to greater heights, to new experiences, it triggers these people because they've done nothing. Whoever this reading is for, maybe you could have done multiple different things. Like, it's like, whoever I'm speaking to, I feel like whatever it is that you've always been inspired to do, it's like maybe others are maybe jealous and envious here because maybe you always shined at whatever it is. And it's like, how is the collective always so good at... Because you keep following your heart. Your heart's always in the right spot. You do things with love, whatever it is. And yeah, it may look like you switch up, but like, maybe you're not meant to just be in doing one thing. Maybe you're meant to do multiple things. Who says life can't be whatever it is that we want to make it out to be? But these people here are two-faced. Somebody could have been trying to claim that you are two-faced, but you've been dealing with individuals who say one thing and then does another. And we have Sneaky Link. Hidden encounters, private messages, discreet intimacy, nobody needs to know. Maybe somebody could have been trying to claim that you, again, maybe you were a whore, maybe you, that's what I'm getting with the Sneaky Link, you were sleeping around with married individuals, or you had no limits, you had no respect. Again, they were trying to claim that you were a charlatan. But these people could have been getting together, meeting together, having private meetings here. Hidden encounters to team up, to talk about you. Just because they wanted clout. I'm also getting, too, like, this is somebody here who... You could be one of these other individuals. Maybe somebody was trying to see, they were trying to claim that you were the most worst person in the world. But like I said, now they're being exposed. Maybe one of these people here could have been trying to claim that you were getting in the middle of their relationship when in all actuality, they were the ones going around, sneaking around anyway. On the partner who's so obsessed and is a ride or die for them that they don't even realize that they've been sleeping with the enemy. But like I said, one of these individuals, I think it's the other one. I think the other one, who used to be the ride or die, has, like, woken up. And that's the one that has the truth. That's the one who's speaking the truth about something. We have sugar-coated, sweet but deceptive words, empty compliments, hidden insults, too good to be true. Somebody was trying to claim that you were too good to be true, that you were sugar-coated. All to try and stop you from receiving some kind of payday. From receiving some kind of abundance, some kind of prosperity. Let me see. Universe, tell me more. These individuals are going to have no choice but to respect your boundaries. Maybe they didn't respect your boundaries in the past. Maybe they used something as an excuse to cross your boundaries, to disrespect your boundaries. But it was only a matter of time here. We have shared experiences in the reverse. And it's on top of influencer status. It's not a shared experience, and they're jealous and envious. They want it. They want it for themselves. What I'm also getting with this is, like I said earlier, you're going down two separate paths now. So whatever is going down, because you have been completely disconnected and severed from this contract with that Devil Reverse, you're no longer involved. So you're not going to be experiencing what you did experience. Like, these people are headed for a negative experience, and you're headed for a positive one. Your boundaries are being respected. You could have been, like, this could have been, like, a mass, like, looshing attempt. Like, even, I don't even think these people are that smart. I don't think these people are that smart to, like, loosh and feed off energy. That's not how these lower energies work. But that was the ending, that was the ended result, because at the end of the day, they needed to have the power, that influence. And they benefited off of it by being attached to you in that kind of way. We have new alliance. It's in the reverse. This two-faced individual, this could be the same person who wants to come in and wants to tell you they're no longer talking to the other person. They want to form a new alliance. But again, I don't think that this person... And I feel like it's the culprit. I feel like it's the main one. The main one wants to come in to try and cover their butt. To cover their butt. Because they're trying to avoid some kind of karmic lesson. See, they don't want to face the repercussions of their actions. That's what they don't want. You have already learned the lessons. There are karmic lessons in relationships that need to be learned. Somebody here needs to learn to not be so goddamn two-faced. Like, it's okay to not like somebody. It's okay. You don't have to pretend. Like, we're all adults here. Universe, thank you. Adventure awaits. Why are all these coming out in the reverse? Whoever this person is that was having sneaky encounters and private meetings and all of this stuff, like I said, it's not going to be a positive experience. Adventure does not await. Like I said, somebody created that tornado that we saw earlier. Something's being swept up. We have push and pull. The push and pull in this relationship causes emotional stability. Yeah, so you stopped. That's what I feel like happened. You stopped. Somebody's headed for a negative experience. They're going to have to respect your boundaries, and you're receiving some kind of influencer status. This doesn't even have to be like online. Like maybe the whole group or whatever that was working with this person to go up against you, like they could be respecting you now. Like you could have gained their admiration, their respect. $56 minutes. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. I'm going to finish cleaning this up, and I'm going to go grab the Scrabble tiles, but I will be right back. Alright, y'all. I am back. We're going to use the Scrabble tiles. Things might get a little loud for a hot minute. If you are sensitive to sound, I do recommend lowering the volume again. Universe and Divine Council. Any final messages and confirmations for the collective, please? Something about Oregon? Or like an operating room? Somebody could work in an operating room? We have the number 65, the number 17, 86. This could be someone's ages, the years they were born, or those numbers could be significant to you. We have the number 80, the number 94, the number 50, 76. Someone's name could be Pam, Pamela, the number 5, the number 55, something here about REM, REM, maybe somebody here is not getting enough sleep. Hold on. I picked up a W. Something here about Pennsylvania. Maybe somebody here is lying about their name. Maybe somebody's not who they claim to be. Maybe somebody here is somebody else. Or somebody who could be trying to pose as somebody else. There could be some kind of like, what's identity fraud going on? We have the number 32. We have the number 1. Somebody here could be like Portuguese, or they could speak Portuguese. I have VOS. VOS. Someone's name could be Claire. Something about the nighttime. Again, with the REM. Sorry, I spaced that out. With the REM, there's something here about sleeping. Maybe something about REM sleep. Maybe you're not getting enough REM sleep, or something here about the band REM. Someone's name could be Nate, Nathan, Nathaniel. Something here about the heat. Or somebody who was trying to raise the heat or something. Someone's name could be Mary. I have the number 44. The number 70. I have RIP. Rest in peace. Take that however it resonates. Someone's name could be Lori. Lori with an I. Could be with a Y. Someone's name could be Derek. Something here about a vote. I don't know what that means. Maybe somebody here took a vote. Maybe it was up for vote. Maybe it was like... something here was like unanimous. Maybe everybody all agreed. Someone's name could be Luigi. Something about a puppy. We have pup. Or something here about pop. Maybe somebody says pop instead of soda. We have Pennsylvania out here again. Someone's name could be Amy. Ari. I have Dang. Maybe somebody speaks like that. Maybe somebody could be like Dang. Or something. I don't know. I have F around and find out on the table. Maybe somebody here F'd around and found out. Someone's name could be Kathy, Catherine. Something here about a lore. Maybe somebody here was trying to tell a tall tale. Something here about the brand Hers. Maybe somebody here buys things from that. What is it, Hers and like hymns or something? Someone's name could be Sue. Susan, or somebody here is about to be sued. Someone's name could be something here about Ripley. Maybe somebody's name is Ripley. Or like something about Ripley, believe it or not. Something about a catheter. Again, we have the OR right here. I don't know, something to doing with a catheter in the operating room, or... somebody here could be Catholic as well. Strong Oregon energy. Something here about an AMG. Isn't that like a Mercedes or something? I know nothing about cars. Someone's name could be Horatio. Something about wrestling, WWE. Oh. I just wrote we. I'm so sorry. WWE. We. I don't know, maybe somebody here likes to swing. Oh, that could maybe this could be a couple that likes to swing. Someone's name could be Desiree. Something here about dessert. Something here about AI could be significant. Maybe somebody here was trying to... Maybe whatever they were posting online was AI altered. Someone's name could be Susie. Durand. Someone's name could be Valerie. Gigi. Maybe somebody here wears a lot of Gucci. Someone's name could be Donna. Something here about LA. Something here to do with like complicated math equations somehow. We have pi. Like the 3.14 whatever else comes next. Someone here could drive a Ford. Something here about a rep, a representative, or reputation, or maybe somebody here is reptilian, so to speak. Something here about a pew. Somebody here could be Catholic, or somebody here could be praying a lot, or somebody here could be on the down low, or something here a secret, or somebody's trying to keep something on the down low. Someone's name could be Rory. Someone's name could be Medici. And I probably didn't spell that right, and I apologize. Something here about NADs. Maybe somebody's taking an NAD supplement. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a boy with Scrabble tiles. Something here about a fire department. Maybe a representative from the fire department or something. Someone's name could be Ned. Or somebody was like trying to sacrifice you like Ned Stark. Something about a financial advisor. We also have human resources. I keep getting Oregon. Oregon and Pennsylvania are very significant. Okay. Someone's name could be Amanda. Somebody here could be extremely mad. Somebody here is angry. Someone's name could be Grace. Something here about Portugal. You may be broken free from the Matrix. We have Neo. Or someone's name could be Neo. Elroy. Somebody's name could be Elroy. Someone's name could be Vanessa. Someone here could drive a GT. Someone's name could be like Dee Dee. parents. Something here about New York. Someone could listen to Dua Lipa. Someone's name could be Rick. Ricky. Something here about an AC, air conditioner. Not where I'm at. Not here in Massachusetts. You don't be needing that now. I have RIP here again. I don't know. Something here is definitely coming out to a close. That's for certain. Something here is no longer going to be able to move forward as it was. LA, maybe LA could be being sued. Or someone could be suing the city of LA. I don't know. Someone's name could be Kerry. Something about an RS feed. Or an, what is it, RSS or RS feed? It's like blogs or something. Something here about an RF remote or controller. Maybe somebody here's been trying to control something. Trying to push buttons. Okay. Someone's name could be Ron, Ronnie, Ronald. I have Delia, Nelia. Okay. Oh, okay, we're... Universe. Please tell us more for the collective. Divine birthright. I step fully into my divine birthright, embracing abundance, love, and the power of creation. This is your divine birthright. You have stepped fully into your divine birthright, and you're fully in creative flow, embracing abundance, love, and the power of creation. You access your divine birthright. Some of you guys could be seeing 33 a lot. Ascended Masters are definitely with you, aiding you, assisting you at this time, maybe helping you rise, ascend. Universe, tell us more. Whatever's taking place, it's your divine birthright. It's like, remember who you are, Simba. We have beloved. I open my heart to receive love in its highest and purest form from others and from within myself. You're stepping into a form of leadership here because you have made choices on the daily, and something here about your sovereignty. You're not beholden to anyone or anything but yourself. It's like you're not beholden to anyone else's matrices. You are the creator of your own reality. You have stepped into your divine birthright. I am building a powerful momentum of positive habits through consistent daily choices. I am a sovereign being, free to exist in alignment with my highest truth. It's like you refuse to submit. For some of you, wow, maybe these people are trying to get you to go crazy. They could be going crazy. Something about you reclaimed your sovereignty, and you didn't lose track of who you are, and you didn't lose your heart, no matter how many times some people try to rip it out and step on it, no matter how many times they tried to stab it. And it's like you have become this leader. It's like I don't want to say that you're becoming, like, untouchable, but, like, we had that source card earlier. You have built a powerful momentum of positive habits. You have been consistent. That's why you're fully stepping into your divine birth. Wow, this is beautiful. Whatever's going down needs to happen this way. It does. This is divine timing. And this could even be the influence that you're carrying. Maybe you're just leading by example. People are seeing it, you as someone that they can learn from. Of what it looks like when you make good, positive choices. You know, when you don't give in. When you don't give in to something besides yourself. We have sovereignty. It's not about what you do. It's about why you do it. And how much you do it. If you want to drink, drink. You know, learn discipline. If you want to smoke, smoke. You know what I mean? Everything is all about discipline. Too much of anything can be harmful. Universe, please tell us more. We have forgiven in expansion. Like I said, you've moved on from the situation. You forgave those for coming up against you because you siphoned the lesson out of it. You're like, okay, well, now I know better. Now I'll do better. You know, it's like once you get burned by the fire, you learn not to touch it. Universe. We have caution and empathy. You are being asked to reconsider. Caution allows you to navigate with wisdom and avoid unnecessary risks. Move forward only if your soul fully feels at peace. See, somebody was trying to get you to reconsider walking down the path of your divine birthright. We have empathy. Empathy does not excuse, it expands your vision to see the divine, to see as the divine sees. Listen from the heart, nor the wound. Listen from the heart, not the wound, and you will shift from judgment to understanding. That's what you did with this beloved energy and this empathy. It expands your vision to see as the divine sees. It's your divine birthright. It's like you are co-creating with the universe now. Because it's always been your divine birthright. And I was talking about soul origins earlier. Maybe some of y'all need to look into your soul origin. Like maybe some of you could be Syrian or Lyran or Palladian. You should look into those roots. Universe. Tell me more. This all has to do with you being in your North Node. It's like whoever this reading is for, if you're still with me, if you're still with me all this time, and you have been resonating with this, you were needed on this planet because of what it is that you were meant to create from the heart. It was meant to be shared with the world. Or with the community. You were meant to be a leader of an example of what it looks like to be a creator of one's own reality. We have inner child. Whatever these daily choices were, it led to you honoring your inner child. Your inner child holds the key to your deepest wounds and your purest joy. Embrace this part of yourself and nurture it with love in a safe space. This will bring healing and spiritual expansion. And this all had to do with your choices. Whatever choices that you were making, you were doing so to keep your inner child safe. You were creating a safe space for yourself. Universe. We have forgiven. The way The weight of the pain and resentment cannot follow you where you are going. Are you ready to release the past and rise into your next becoming? Let go and allow sacred renewal to unfold. That's what you did. You reclaimed your sovereignty, but you forgave the past. Because you have the understanding. You see as a divine sees. You're like, you know what? I know this person's jealous. I know this person's envious. And at the end of the day, it's not me. It's actually a compliment. It is. It is a compliment. Collective. Because it means you're doing something right. It means you're doing something that other people envy. They too wish they could. And I'm not saying that they can't. They could. But they gotta change your attitude. And I feel like you found the right attitude. We have temptation at the bottom of this deck. They were trying to lead you astray with temptation, trying to break your discipline. Too much of anything is a bad thing. And remember, somebody were trying to get you to reconsider. They were trying to get you to reconsider. They're trying to throw you off your path. This is all designed to try and take you off your path. And I feel like the universe and the divine allowed it to happen because they knew it would get you on your path. How long are we? An hour and 22 minutes. Okay. We're going to close this out with a Buddha and a card from Ganesha. Yeah. Universe, please give us a Buddha for the collective. Please give us a Buddha for the collective. Thank you. Hashho Nyorai? Hashho Nyorai. Or is it Nyorai? What number is that? Number 3. Oh, she's performing the wish-granting mudra. That's the mudra for the for getting your wishes granted. So maybe some of you guys could benefit from using that while you're co-creating with the universe during your meditation. Cast away your prejudices, make appropriate judgments, treasure things that are truly important. Hashho Nyorai removes your filter of preconceived notions. Humans inherently perceive things through the filter of the self. Thus, it is impossible to truly understand how others view things. Do not judge things as true simply because you feel that you've seen them. It's possible that you've seen them through your own lens of prejudice and selfish preconceptions. Put yourself in other people's shoes. Look at things from a fair and balanced perspective. Is a treasure greater than material possessions? Hashho Nyorai is one of the 5 compassionate Buddhas charged with the great wisdom to look at all things equally. Having fulfilled the blessings of his spiritual training, he bestows fortune, happiness, and prosperity equal to all life on earth. Riding a horse, Hashho Nyorai extends his right hand in the wish-granting mudra, the empty palm capable of holding unlimited treasures to bestow upon us, the treasures which he sees in our hearts. He looks at the whole of humanity with fair and just eyes, finding what it is that we truly hope for and graciously providing it. This card symbolizes fortune, happiness, and prosperity, the washing away of past transgressions. You're entering a new phase. The washing away of past transgressions is here. Universe, please give us a final message for the collective. We have acceptance, number 39. I just flipped the page right to it. Okay. There is great freedom in accepting things as they are. You cannot move forward on your path until you release some of the blame, anger, and sorrow that you have collected on your life's journey. Excuse me. Ganesha is asking you to forgive those from the past who have hurt you and to be willing to forgive yourself too. Open your heart to the world outside and to the one within. This deeper state of recognition and acceptance is what pushes you forward in your spiritual adventure. Love without judgment and live without predetermined opinions. Accept and express your true self. The ego is beginning to align with the soul. What a relief. You don't have to control everything, fix everything, and know everything. If you have been overly serious and tense, you now start to remember happiness. You may find that you can laugh at things instead of getting infuriated. Your contentment in life improves dramatically when you harness your ability to look at the world from a more spiritual perspective. The image of Ganesha holding the banana symbolizes humility and an awareness of not placing too much importance on your thoughts or beliefs in this situation. His potbelly signifies the bounty of nature. It is said that Ganesha consumes the sadness of the universe and protects the world. Learn to honor the values of others that may be different from your own. See the beauty of diversity. Once you see this beauty, it will open you to recognizing and accepting the beauty that resides within you. And it also allows you to see things through the lens of the divine, which allows you greater access and better navigation tools in order for you to create. Unrestricted. But that is what I have for y'all, collective. I am sending you all lots of love and lots of light, and I will see you next time. Ciao.